Hello friends, this is Shifa and a huge welcome to all of you to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to talk about a play called A Dollhouse by Henrik Ibsen, written in the year 1879. Now this play became a sensation when it was released, and the reason was, this play was released on a large scale at different places. The first it was released in London, and in America it became so much criticized, and it became a sensation that Henrik Ibsen was forced to change the ending of the play. Okay, this play is a feminist play. It is, in fact, it falls under study of feminism, feminist study and criticism. We are going to have a look at it, but before that, let me tell you about the title of the play, A Dollhouse. There is this one character who is a protagonist, Nora is represented as a wife in the play, and the kind of treatment her husband give is the title of the play. So we are going to have a look at it, but before that, let me give you the historical context of the play and why it was written in the first place. If you look at the history of the timing in which the play was written, even though it was 1870s, and there was rise of industrialization, and people were moving towards learning different new things. But if you look at the conditions of the women, there were a lot of restrictions imposed on these women. They were not having legal rights, including right to vote, not even in their house. During these time, this play is written in Norwegian part. Okay, and during that time also, like 1870s, they used to follow this code where man is going to be a patriarch of the family and superior than the woman. Okay, and apart from it, women were not given their rights, the financial rights. They were deprived of it, and because of which there were many women who used to run business and everything, but they did not get married, because after getting married their rights will be dissolved. Okay, after marriage. And the women who were married, they were under oppression, and they used to be like inferior to men. We are going to start with the plot of the play. First of all, I'm going to give you a bit details of the characters in the play. The first character and the protagonist of the play is Nora. She is a very submissive, bubbly, and always respecting her husband and always following his commands and everything. So she is that kind of a wife represented in the play. Her husband, which is Torvald. Now Torvald is represented as a patriarch of the family, and he is also very loving towards her wife. But as the play open up, we are going to see a very different scenario in the play. The another important character which helps the story unfold is of Krogstad. Krogstad here is represented as the antagonist of the play. Okay, so we are going to have a look at it. And he works with Torvald, okay, in a bank. So both these people work in a bank where Torvald, Nora's husband, is a bank manager, and this person works with him. Okay. Another character is Linde. Now Miss Linde is a friend of Nora, and she is going to play an equally important part in this particular play. Okay, and other characters like Dr. Rank and Maid. Okay, so without any delay, let's start with the plot of the play. The play starts with Nora, the protagonist, and she is entering her house with Christmas gifts, and the maid is following her with a Christmas tree. So you can make this, thing that there is a Christmas Eve. And as soon as Nora enters, she sees her husband, and she starts showing Torvald that, see, I've bought this gift for children's, for you, and everything. First of all, looking at all these gifts, Torvald becomes really upset, and he's like, you should know how to spend money. You are spending too much of money, and you are asking, even though I have got promotion and I have become bank manager recently, but that doesn't mean that you can spend any which ways you want. Okay. And but at the end of the day, Torvald is like, okay, like it's good, and they seems to be a very happy couple. And Torvald is giving cute names to Nora, and you can see a kind of, happy and pleasant surrounding in their house. After some time, Dr. Rank comes in that particular room, and Torvald and Dr. Rank, they both go to their study room or living room to, discuss their meetings and everything, and related to their work, discussion related to their work. Okay, in the meantime, when Nora is sitting outside, there comes Miss Linde, who is a friend of Nora, and they have met after 8 years. Now they start talking, and Miss Linde says that she is widow now, but she was married, and her married years were not so happy. She was in an unhappy marriage, and now she's widow. She's recently looking for a job. Now she's very happy, and she wants to discover her own self. Okay. So Nora is like, okay, well and good, I'll ask my husband, and I'll let you know that if there is an opportunity for you in his bank. Okay. And now they are talking the usual talks, and in between, Miss Linde says that it seems that you have your husband is very good. He is making promotions and all. You have so beautiful children, you have so beautiful house and everything, sweet home. So Nora is like, yes, I do have sweet home, my husband is very very sweet, but there is this one thing I have hide from my husband, and that is, I have taken loan, and which I haven't told about to my husband, because he's going to get angry on me. And what I'm doing is, I'm earning from here and there, I'm doing part-time jobs and everything, and I am trying to recover that loan. I took that loan because Torval at some point was ill, very very severely ill, and the doctor said that you have to visit to Italy trip, you have to like visit to Italy to get a better treatment. And so we went there, but I didn't told my husband that I'm taking loan and taking you there. So that's that. Okay. What happens is, while they are having a discussion and talk, Nora and Miss Linde, there comes in another character, Krogstad. Now looking at Krogstad, Miss Linde says that, oh, this person has changed so much. And she's like, I think I know him. But they both don't talk, and Krogstad directly leaves for searching for Torval, who is Nora's husband. So Krogstad directly leave in the living room, like Krogstad asks Nora, where is your husband? And he directly leaves for uh, Torval. Now what happens is, after some time, these two people are having discussions over here, and the male part, the male members, they are having discussion in the living room of Torval. After some time, all three men come out, and everyone leave for their home. After, when everyone leaves for their home, Nora start playing with her children. But after some time, she sees that Krogstad has returned, and looking at this, she asks her maid to take children away, and they are going to have a talk, one-on-one talk. She's going to have one-on-one talk with Krogstad. Krogstad informs her that her husband is trying to remove him from the bank, and he's in danger right now. So he says her that he asked her that you have to convince your husband not to remove me from my post, from my job, or else I'm going to tell everything to your husband. Now it is revealed that Krogstad is a person from whom this Nora has taken the loan, and now Krogstad is kind of blackmailing her. Now Nora is very scared, and she says that, okay, I'll try my best to convince my husband. And Krogstad leaves. The next day, there is this Christmas party and everything, and everyone arrives, where Linde also comes. Nora explains to her that Krogstad is kind of blackmailing me, and he is not listening. Like, I don't want my husband to know about the loan which I have taken. And Miss Linde is like this Krogstad person. I know him, and we were like in a relationship, but because of marrying with my husband, he um I married with another man, and because of which our relationship broke. So I'll try my best to convince him that not to reveal your secret and everything. But at the same time, what happened was Krogstad has already written that particular letter, and he kept that letter in the post box of Torvald. Now, what Nora is doing in the meantime, when Linde is about to go and convince Krogstad, Nora is blocking her husband, saying that, see, I'm trying to learn something like a dance form or something. And she says that, let's learn together, and she starts dancing aggressively. Okay, she is trying to divert her husband from that dance form, and the more she is trying to convince, the more angry Torvald is getting. In the meantime, on the like the scene where these characters, Miss Linde and Krogstad, is having a conversation, and Miss Linde says that, see, now both our spouses have died, and we can start a relationship again, and it doesn't matter if Torvald is looking a job for me, if I am earning or you are earning, it doesn't matter. So you take that letter back, and do not reveal the secret. Okay, reveal the secret of Nora. And looking at this love and affection of Miss Linde, and uh, Krogstad agrees. He says that, okay, I'm going to write an apology letter, that I'm not going to reveal anything to anyone. Okay, but by the time this happens, Torvald has already read the letter which Krogstad has written to blackmail Nora, and Torvald becomes really, really angry, and he taunts her like anything. He curses her. He says that, you doesn't deserve to raise my children. You have demeaned me in the whole society, in front of the whole society. This, that. Okay, and Nora is really shocked to see the new face of his husband, because at this particular time period, she is like, I did everything for you, I took the loan for you, I'm paying this all, I'm taking burden for you, but why are you behaving like this? Okay, but Torvald is not listening anything to her. He is least bothered about what Nora has to say. At the same time, what happens is Krogstad come, and he says that, even though she has taken a loan and everything, but I've decided that I'm not going to blackmail her, and I'm not going to tell anyone, like in the society, I'm not going to disclose her name, and this is going to be like, the closure is over here itself. Now, hearing this, Torvald becomes very, very happy, because he's like, now my reputation in the society is saved, and he's like, okay, I forgive you. He's looking at Nora, and he's saying that, okay, dear, don't worry, even though you have made a mistake, but I forgive you. Like, mistakes to insan se hi hoti and everything. Nora is in literal shock. She is like, what do you mean you forgive me? I have taken the loan for you, I am taking all these trouble for you, and like, why do I even have to tell you sorry and everything? Just because your reputation is now saved, and now you're secured, now you want me to be a wife in the name, in fact a servant in the name of a wife, and you want me to do all the household chores and everything, and be a submissive person, an inferior person below you. Okay, so this means I was living in denial the whole time. And what happens is, she angrily, she says that, now I have decided I am going to live for myself, I am going to do what I feel right, and I am leaving you, I'm not going to stay here. And she exits the room with banging the door. So the play ends with the sound of banging the door, and you're inside the room. Torvald is really unhappy, and this is how the play ends. Now we are going to look at some of the themes of this play. Let's see.
As the play suggests that this is a feminist play, so It majorly critiques on sexism. Nora and Torvald's relationship is based on stereotype. The role of each in the marriage is defined by what men and women are supposed to do rather than what might work for a couple as individual. So Torvald here represents as someone who is true man's heart, but when in the play it is revealed that, like as the event unfolds, it is revealed that he is just attached to hypocritical expectations. And similarly, for Nora, Nora represents the masses of women who have given up their unique identity in order to conform to societal stereotypes. Another very important question that lingers around the whole play is how is individual different from society and how it can get separated. In the play, Krogstad brings up the central question of whether a person can truly be an individual within the boundaries of society, and Nora's departure delivers the answer. To be an individual means to at least temporarily reject or ignore social norms. However, Henrik Ibsen over here is using characters which are surrounding Nora to suggest that complete exclusion from society is impossible. The goal is rather for the individual to achieve independence. Once a person is comfortable with his or her identity, the individual benefits society by living more authentically within it. Self awareness is again one of the most important themes in the play, and it is self awareness that made Nora leave the house of Torvald and to accept what she is and to make a decision for her own self. The next theme is freedom, and it is equally important as after getting self aware, she realized her worth. The Nora realized her worth, and she was able to free herself from all the obligations she has to follow in a marriage of a patriarchal society. She got the freedom to be her own self and to make the decision which is going to help her in developing herself morally, ethically, which is going to help her and the society at the end of the day.
Okay, so this is a wrap up. We are going to meet in our next video with next interesting novel or play or anything. Till then, take care of yourself.